Hello, people, back again. With virtual reality headsets, it seems like a case of, like other things that become a trend, everybody wants to jump in to be the first or be involved with something. Sometimes when companies see something they think is going to be a hot market, they all jump in. Now, sometimes that works, and sometimes it doesn't. In this case, Samsung is reportedly developing a virtual reality headset for video games that is designed to work with the company's tablets and smartphones. This was being reported by Engadget that sources close to Samsung is set to announce this device this year and is looking to release the headset before the Oculus Rift or the Sony's Project Prometheus ever come out. It's also support news that such a device said this headset is basically a side project for Samsung, which is kind of a good thing because I think sometimes if you make this a major product, this could turn out badly. Because again, even though virtuality, all these virtual reality headsets more than likely are coming out in next couple of years, it's going to take a while to build the market. If there is a market, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Everybody's coming out with one. It could be a case they flood the market and completely kill the market before it gets off the ground. Though none of these devices are really competing with each other because obviously Project Morpheus is on the PlayStation 4. Obviously, the Oculus Rift is going to work with, obviously, PCs and support mobile devices, which kind of overlaps, but Samsung only works on Samsung devices. So, Samsung's is a niche in a niche because it is their devices and nobody else's. It doesn't appeal to every device on the PC. But an earlier version, which is reportedly in developers' hands already, is said to work with games on Samsung tablets and smartphones, in which, of course, almost all run on an Android operating system. So basically, the unit features an OLED screen that is good or better than the display for the second Oculus Rift developer kit, which adds that Samsung is aiming to set the price of this headset lower than the Rift or the Morpheus, and the last Rift's developer kit went out for $350. In addition, the final consumer version of Samsung's headset would require more powerful cell phones and devices than are currently available on the market, which would lead that when this thing comes out, clearly their next product cycle for Samsung would start, meaning their devices that could run this would have to come out. Now, here's the total negative for Samsung on this. We currently have a big base of Samsung tablets and big base of Samsung mobile devices and laptops out there already. By requiring someone to have a new one, you're already fracturing a market that is niche, because now it's not just only Samsung, it is only Samsung and the newer devices that could run this headset. Now, I don't know where virtual reality is going. I don't know which one's going to take off. One of them is going to, if the market's going to emerge, one of them is going to take off. It's just the way how it works. In order for a market to take off, one thing has to be king. One thing has to be the thing that everybody adopts. I'm not sure which one it is. I'm not sure which market virtual reality is going to appeal most, or if it's going to be a thing. Virtual reality, in a sense, has been around for a while now. It's been tried several times. No one's been able to find the way to do it that appeals to the customers to continually play on it. That's what has to be overcome. The ability of people want to play virtual reality and continue to play it after they get it. Not something they buy, play it for a little bit, and put it back on the shelf. That's the challenge. We'll just have to wait and see what Samsung unveils, what it's going to look like, what it does, and what requirements you have to use it. And of course, ultimately, all these headsets come down to one thing. Are they going to have the games that people want to play that would really make them want to get the headset in the first place? That's what ultimately they have to do. They have to find the game that people want to play and that game be for their headset, and then they would have a chance of sinking people in. If there's not games that people want to play off of those headsets, they're probably not going to buy it. So what do you think about the fact that Samsung is currently looks like they're developing a virtual reality headset for their devices, even though it looks like they don't have a device that currently can run this thing according to at least the early specs that people are looking at? And would you, if you own a Samsung device, would you actually get this virtual reality headset? Or are you more inclined to get the Oculus Rift or maybe even Project Morpheus by Sony? Anyway, guys, like always, Thanks for watching, liking, and subscribing. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you guys later.